back to our channel. We've got a video on Elie Saab for you today.
We're very excited, Sarah and I, because a little package arrived in the office with a new fragrance from Elie Saab in it, which actually doesn't launch till February.
Yes.
And we thought, oh,
we'll give you a sneak peek.
yes.
But we thought it would be a good excuse to actually show you the whole line and explain a little bit about Elie Saab, because I don't know how much we've talked about him.
No, probably not loads, maybe.
Yes,
Well,
who
they
is
know
he?
they know that you like
Yes,
the fragrance.
So yes, but he is a fashion designer before he ever did fragrance. He's from the Lebanon, and he does the most amazing
so beautiful
designs, haute couture and ready to wear.
So glamorous and princessy, and so he's really quite famous. In fact, I feel like I kind of first heard of him when it was the Oscars about a decade or so ago, and Halle Berry wore
the roses.
I think it was when she won her Oscar.
Yeah.
And she wore that amazing creation that was like sort of deep red skirt, almost like a sort of
Mesh.
see-through mesh. And he created that.
Yeah.
And he's very well known for kind of red carpet, bridal, all that kind of beautiful princess dress.
Yeah.
Lots of lace.
Yes, and beads and sequins and all beautiful things. He only does women's fashion and only does women's fragrance. So the first fragrance he launched was in 2011, Le Parfum.
This is her favourite.
One of my all-time favourite fragrances. I just think it's great.
And it looks so beautiful. The bottle is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Sort of that multifaceted design. So Elie Saab is, because he's from the Lebanon, I think, and it's Mediterranean country, he's really inspired by light.
Yes.
So the bottle, because it sort of reflects the light, and the fragrance inside is kind of an ode to light.
Glowy, isn't it? Everything's warm and glowy, and and I love like Mediterranean, North Africa kind of area of the world.
You do,
so
you
that's
do.
really kind of why I like it. So yeah.
You love orange blossom.
Love this. Love orange blossom. So this is very much an orange blossom fragrance. There is orange blossom in actually all of the Le Parfum fragrances, but most prevalent here.
It's so warm.
So warm and kind of sparkly, glamorous.
It feels, I mean, I actually don't wear it all the time, but when I do put it on, it feels instantly like you've stepped into a kind of very luxury world.
It smells expensive.
It smells expensive.
Which for a kind of quite commercial brand that you can buy in the high street, I think is amazing. I mean, the perfumer is very critically acclaimed as Francis Kurkdjian.
Yeah.
So obviously he's gone on to amazing things in various different lines as well as his own, and he's made all of these Le Parfum fragrances, and
there are
beautiful.
quite a few. So if you know anything about the line, you'll know that there are various different ones. These ones in this sort of shorter bottle, the Eau de Parfums, the taller bottles, the Eau de Toilette. So another Eau de Parfum version, which is actually nice for this time of year, this winter time, is the Intense.
Yes.
So it's great, like if it's cold outside and wintry outside, this is a really warming, quite gourmand fragrance with a bit of vanilla, and I think ylang ylang.
Yeah, it's a little more exotic.
Yeah. I actually was wearing this at my Christmas party. It was quite nice. Then we have, for moving away from winter, I often think of seasons in fragrance actually, but you know, you wear it whenever you like. The green one is called Haute Couture. And what's this got in it that's that crisp?
It's like a crisp green almond. So it's meant to be like a kind of unripened almond.
Yeah.
So it's not a gourmand almond. It's very like crisp and fresh and crunchy. It's very like New York in springtime.
Yes. And then a rose.
Rose Couture. The Rose Couture is a lovely kind of modern chypre rose. So it has the rose, but Francis has worked it into this kind of rose nectar note that's quite sweet.
Yeah, it's almost it's lovely. It's like jammy. It's like a jammy rose.
Yeah.
I love this one. I think this one so far is my favourite in the Elie Saab range because I love rose, but I like the fact that it's quite a modern rose and not really old-fashioned. And I also think that's just beautiful. It's such a delicate. I quite like it to have a colour, the fragrance.
Yes, I know what you mean.
And that pink, that delicate pink colour is just so
pretty. These are all great fragrances. I often recommend like the Le Parfum for a bride and these for bridesmaids. Like they look so beautiful and smell so beautiful together. But we now have something actually that is even better for a bride.
Yes.
But not just brides. And that is a new fragrance called Le Parfum in White. Lovely bottle. So
let me show you the box as well.
Yes.
So the box is so beautiful because it's almost got like a lace type
texture.
effect. Almost like a veil type texture to it, which is gorgeous. And then the name in white written in that sort of gold. Very elegant. And the bottle's got this lovely sort of almost like a ceramic
like
look.
An opaque white.
Let's have a try. So, did you spray this the other day?
I've actually worn it. Yeah, I had it on yesterday.
It's really juicy.
It is definitely more fruity than the other eau de parfum, Le Parfums.
That's blackcurrant though, right?
It's very yes, it's a berry.
Yeah.
But it's not as kind of light or sharp like raspberry or anything.
No.
It's definitely got that deep blackcurrant, quite rich.
Yeah, it's like and it makes the fragrance kind of effervescent, like champagne bubbles.
Yes.
You know.
I was saying it's a bit like if you know the drink Kir Royale. So it's like a cassis blackcurrant liqueur and then champagne. It has that kind of sweet, syrupy, but then also sparkly because it's also got orange blossom as well, like all of them have.
Yeah.
So it's that kind of white flowers mixed with the deep sweety berry smell.
So it's still got has it got jasmine in it?
Jasmine and orange blossom,
and patchouli in the base. So the patchouli gives that warmth, but also the Perfume lists white musks.
Yes, as in the dry down. I don't know if I would ever really describe it as like a fragrance with predominant white musk. It's not what I think of as white musk. But it's definitely softer than the original Le Parfum, which is more woody in the dry down.
Because if you smell, that's the original Le Parfum.
Yes.
That depth of wood starts to come through. Yeah. And then this one is still almost like bubble bathy.
It is, yes. But it's beautiful. And even though it's called in white, obviously it is kind of inspired by the bridal fashion that he does. But he really does so many pieces in white, you know, from all the different collections and accessories and everything. And to be honest, when you're wearing it, no one is going to be like, oh, you can't wear that because it's a bridal fragrance. Exactly. It just smells beautiful. Yeah. So
it was made by so we talked about Francis Kirkshan, who made the other Le Parfums, but he teamed up with, he's got like a protege perfumer called, I think, Jerome Di Marino.
We don't know if it's Marino or Marino or, he's a young new perfumer. Yeah.
He's made something for Carvan.
Yes.
Also under Francis' watchful
direction.
Eye. And he's made this under Francis's direction. Is that correct grammar?
Yeah.
And
so he's probably one to watch, you know, if he's been working with Francis and he's got a good teacher. So I'm sure we'll see a lot more coming from him in the future. Yeah. But as we said, this isn't out until February, mid-February. But do go and try it and let us know. Or do you like any of the other Le Parfum fragrances? We're big fans of the collection.
I must just share with you one thing though, because we kind of skipped over it, and it is tucked by Sarah's elbow here, and that's the Nuit Noor. So just briefly to summarise, I only thought about it because this is white and this is black. It's like alter egos, because this really is like the alter ego.
That's true. Yeah.
This one was made, Nuit Noor might translate as Nuit is night and Noor in Arabic is light. Yeah. So it's like night light, and it was inspired by the nighttime city lights of Beirut, which of course is Elie Saab's hometown and where his atelier is. And it smells quite rich and oody, doesn't it?
It's quite a Middle Eastern inspired smell. It has a kind of brightness, the pepper, which is quite sparkly like the lights. Yeah. And then it has this deep dark oud and kind of exotic floral notes.
So not two nice, really contrasting ones here for your fragrance wardrobe. So have a try of Elie Saab. Look out for this when it comes out. Tell us what you think of it when it does. And I hope you've enjoyed journeying on a little Elie Saab couture tour with us.
And we'll see you next week. Bye.